that person in the mirror. Have you met someone and found yourself interested to know him? You want to know everything about the person, what he loves and what he doesn't like, because it makes you feel comfortable and enjoyable. Anyway, if there is one person who deserves to seek to know him well, then he is the one who avoids his reflection in the mirror, because this person is you, the only person who will always stand by you. Welcome back to my channel. I am Mona and today I'm going to talk about the art of being alone. Use your loneliest time to get know yourself real. Yourself that doesn't give her enough appreciation. Try to learn about your sources of fear and your opinions. Show yourself compassion and compassion for your mistakes. Practice your hobbies that you like and don't care about others people's provisions. Just do it no matter how uncool you are. Just enjoy what you love. My opinion has always been that we are naturally creative. Nothing gives us more pleasure than making things, especially if they are useful to others. So the next time you get free time, why don't you take advantage of that time learning a new skill, create new habits, instead of receiving for what your lazy self dictates you? Start your day actively and positively. Then you can imagine how your day will be and the things you want to accomplish. Just don't think too much. Start doing your tasks where you will accomplish your task in less time than thinking about them. And one of the examples of those activities, starting to read a new book, writing your thoughts on a notebook, or even contacting a relative of you or an old friend you haven't contacted for ages. Don't let time go to no avail. Put your phone aside and think about the things you have decided to accomplish, even if it's the simplest tasks. If you do it every day, make sure your day won't be wasted uselessly. Every day will become an opportunity to reset your system. The system based on a total of useful habits. Your own space is not just a room. That is where you turn to find comfort and tranquility. A sacred space in which you can find psychological calm and communicate with your original self is an inspiration and imagination. A space is in which you respect and appreciate the lonely situations you live. So turn your surroundings from chaotic space into a tidy, clean and organized space, where this space is not only a place you have arranged and organized, but you will find that during the processes of arranging and organizing your personal space clearly and describing your mind to turn and mind clearly. Review people who play an important role in your life. You will lose discover that there are people whose presence may seem important, but if you think a little, you will find that they don't add you anything. When you meet them, they leave you emotionally drained, psychologically stressed, and possibly loaded with new worries. They always feel you an inappropriate person, or you are someone who has all the solutions. In the same way that you get rid of that chaos in your surroundings or a mess in your room, you can use the loneliest time to organize and arrange chaos in your relationships, consolidate your relationship with some, and marginalize, if not cut off, contact with others who happen to disturb your psychological and emotional balance. And maybe they in turn start to respect you as an important person that shouldn't be underestimated or manipulated however they like. And who knows, maybe those will stop being the owners of negative impact on your life and become people you can spend time with. Embrace your sadness. It may happen that you feel sad sometimes for no reason. While you do a simple daily routine like brushing your teeth, you suddenly feel a ball of sadness hovering over your head, a dark cloud of unexplained sadness, or when your stomach is hit by a vague anxiety. Don't try to ignore it and pretend everything is fine. Don't run away and dazzle your feelings like it's a whole bunch of chicken lost in your lost its way to your backyard. You should be recognize it, understand the truth of the matter. Sadness rang your door. Once you fully accept your grief, it will gently free you from it. That will eventually happen once you accept its existence, and it will push you back towards the light. You belong somewhere else now, under the sunlight, with life itself. Expect that you are not afraid of terrible moments of sadness, but may even look forward to her visit. They make you aware of how short, precious your life is, and that it should be used as the best. Write your own gratitude blog. Write in this blog anything that you are grateful for. As the first thing you will notice is that your life is not that bad, but that there are many positive things that happen to you. Know your feelings for what they are. When you face your loneliest time, you will find that this is a good opportunity to get to know your feelings for what they are and understand the causes. When you understand your feelings for what they are just a group of random feelings that you can direct and control so that they don't recur. Your feelings are not natural, permanent, or inevitable. Your feelings are not part of your beings. We saw how emotions, those feelings, and the quick reactions to certain situations are not an inherent component of our personality, but rather something we can control and deal with some training. These feelings make us human and they give meaning to our life experiences. Yes, we are attached to our ideas, certainly not those rational ideas resulting from reflection and logic, but those ideas that appear whenever you are faced with no opinion or idea that differs from your conviction. You have a set of opinions and beliefs that you have held throughout your life and that you believe that they are formed your personality. And if you abandon them, you feel that you have lost a large part of you, and therefore you are not only attached to your opinions and beliefs, but you resist any attempts to change or criticize them, but you will do anything to defend them. And the more others criticize them, the more you hold on to them as if they are material possessions. You may be attached to your material possessions and always fear losing them because that would mean losing a large part of your being, and your attachment may be to certain people or certain relationships because these people and these relationships determine the way you view yourself and evaluate others, and you are also attached to your job and stats to the extent that if you lose this job or are removed from your stats, it will mean that you are no longer important and do not exist at all. So attachment in a major cause of our struggling. So loneliest time is an opportunity to recognize the reality of this attachment and get rid of insecure attachment. At some point, you will realize that you are responsible for your action. You may not have had a say in coming to this world, and we don't know our fate after our time is up, but we are certainly responsible for the time we lived between coming and going. Realizing that taking responsibility is the key to improving your lifestyle. When we view life as a set of consequences, choices, or challenges to our ability to act and cope, we don't leave much room for chance or circumstance. Rather, our consequential action will be able to determine the path that circumstance take, and therefore the path that our lives will take. In order to do this, you have to learn more about yourself, so that over time you are able to make the best decisions and act in a way that benefits you and your surroundings simply by becoming a responsible person. Your ability to make decisions and your way of dealing with external events is what makes you a strong person in control of your affairs and able to shape your reality. as the reality we live is what we are create by ourselves. But you will not be able to do this unless you know yourself well and take the time to review your accounts and check the reality that you have been forming, and this you can only do in the time of your loneliness. Happiness is an satisfaction. So happiness consists of a set of pleasant feelings that invade our bodies, and this feeling is what we are looking for in our guest for happiness. But in order to reach these feelings, we do not have to wait long until we achieve a dream, reach our goal, or fall in love. On the contrary, we can experience it if we decide to. So, from the little things that happen around us. Although we are consequentious beings, we are consequentious from a small amount of time, while most of the time we are controlled and driven by the subconscious, that part of our beings that makes up most of our awareness. Yes, the subconscious is the accumulation of years of learning, adaptations, repetitions through lessons, and the messages we receive in our childhood years. There is no issue with the subconscious controlling us if our lives are going in a way that we are satisfied and accepted. But if you know the harmful impact of the subconscious on your mental health, personality, and all aspects of your life, so you must train your conscious mind to clean your subconscious mind. And if you do this for long enough, the subconscious will no longer dominate and the limits it imposed on you. But on the contrary, your conscious mind will become the leader and will form new habits, memories, and responses, which in turn create new and better content for the subconscious mind. Start using your alone time to clean your subconscious mind to improve your life. Perhaps it's better to resign ourselves to the idea of being and just relax and enjoy the present, and perhaps even better to do nothing, like a tree that leaves itself to grow without any effort or resistance, like a cat stretching its body under the sun. In this way, we will find that existence is no longer a burden or a tragedy, that our life shouldn't be defined by success or failure, nor does it necessarily have a specific purpose beyond our simple realization that it's enough that we exist as a part of this universe, and that the meaning of life is life itself, the energy that flows through our veins, not dreams, ambitions, or plans. More important than the pursuit of emotions is the pursuit of peace of mind, a state in which we are not subject to mood swings and turbulent emotions, a state that is not marred by any discomfort. As a calm mindset is a strong mindset that is not affected by negative thoughts, urgent desires, and external influences, does not drift into frustration, disappear fear and anger, and it does not lose control in moments of pleasure, joy, and excitement. It's fully aware of the superficial and temporary nature of those feelings, sensations, and therefore it refuses to attach to them or become their prisoner. Even if that calm mindset faces its challenges, temptations, and pain, it will maintain its equilibrium, will not engage in any conflict, and will not deviate from its drawn path, and in the drama of urgent feelings will remain in the spectator's seat. So you must seek calm and the inner peace of the heart and mind. Imagine you are going to die soon, say tomorrow. I'm sure very few people would like this idea. You say to yourself, there is so many things I wanted to do, and then things you are regret come to mind, and you say to yourself, if I knew I was going to die tomorrow, I wouldn't have to keep doing these things I don't like. Suppose you are given more time, will not die tomorrow, but in 6 months or a year. What will you do until then? is a good opportunity to write a list of things you want to do and the important things you want to accomplish, where you write in it all the books you bought and didn't read until now. There are places you wanted to visit, but you always put it off. Too many places. The world is a big place. It's a pity you don't explore it as much as you wanted. You preferred to lay on your bed with your phone in your hand. You write, I wanted to see mountains, lakes, rivers, seas, and forests. And you recall the things that made you happy as a child, whatever it is, dancing, music, or painting. Maybe you wanted to master the art of cooking, plant flowers, or create your own garden, whatever it is. You know that what you intend to do before you leave is to feel happy again, to make the most of every day because you know it won't come back. Your existence in this life is like winning a lottery that is almost impossible to win. You are the winner out of millions or billions, and somehow, among the infinite souls that I imagine are lined up waiting for the opportunity for this unique experience, I find myself among those lucky ones. In the other words, in the lottery of life, I want a trip to exist in life, not to mention the additional prize that I'm doing it alone with a unique personality and experience promised to me alone. It gives me a different idea of life itself. I was the lucky one to win this lottery and the opportunity to experience life the way I wish. Suddenly, I see that my existence has become a blessing and an opportunity to enjoy and not a suffering and waste of time. It's an experience that will not last forever. It will end at some point and you will return home to the place you come from. You will return with many cherished memories of this journey. Life offers you a diverse table for choice, but what your life will become depends entirely on the quality of your choices. Take care of your health. Take care of your health. Take care of your health. If your mind can determine the quality of your life, your body can literally determine your life itself. Bye bye.